we got in 3 Bourgeois Launch Edition guitars.
These 3 were actually voiced by Dana Bourgeois himself.
Hey guys, Scott and Taylor here from Evan Music.
I'm Scott.
I'm Taylor. So today we're talking about the cool set of guitars we got in from Bourgeois. Kind of prototypes, if you will, for a new series they're doing.
The Down East collection.
The Down East. So this is a continuation on the Touchstone series in a way.
So the Touchstones, if you're not familiar, it's a deal with Eastman guitars where they're actually voicing the tops in Lewiston, Maine. And then it's sending that top back over to the Eastman factory in Beijing where they're assembling the rest of it. So how does this differ from those?
So this differs. So going forward, I'm going to talk about the series in general going forward. So the Down East series is going to be an even more affordable version of that. You still get that Bourgeois look, that Bourgeois tone at a lower price point because the Down East series is going to be 100% made in China versus half here and half there.
One of the sweet spots, what people know about Bourgeois, is that Dana is like a master of voicing those tops. I mean, he'll go through it and actually tap, test, and tune like to perfect ear perfection these tops. That's what makes those guitars shine.
Absolutely.
So how is he doing this with them as far as what's the difference exactly?
Well, with these 3 guitars specifically, so in order to facilitate basically putting the Bourgeois name on an instrument that's completely made by Eastman, Dana wanted to make sure that they're doing their utmost to ensure quality. So he went over to China and personally trained their team on voicing tops.
It's the secret sauce.
It's another step, yeah. but like he's not just going to let them do it. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, just put my name on it. No. He went over there and he said, look, I'm going to train you guys how to do this personally. So during that trip, he personally voiced about 160 tops, and they did a limited run of guitars. So these are Down East guitars. These are made in the 100% in the Eastman factory, but Dana was there voicing these tops in that factory.
So that launch edition is a limited batch of those very first guitars that he went over and he actually voiced these tops. These 3 are part of that launch edition.
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to get our hands in. It was sort of a lottery system. We asked for them and we were lucky enough to get 3 of them.
Yeah, we got a set here. So these things are incredible values, by the way. So what Scott's holding here is you've got a slope D and torrefied Sitka top on this one with walnut back and sides.
Beautiful walnut, nice straight grain, just a really pristine piece of walnut on there. So
yeah.
And what you want out of that J45 sound, that nice dark. So everything you expect out of that nice chunky low end out of a J45 kind of sounding guitar. So.
Fantastic. The torrefied Sitka top gives you even more of that kind of like dusty old feel on it. Mm-hmm. This is a really cool one. The other 2 are even cooler.
Yeah.
So here, let's talk about this guy. Okay.
That's probably my favorite of the batch there.
So this little guy, you can probably tell just by looking at it, is all Koa. So you've got all solid Koa, top, back, and sides.
And not just any Koa. It's nice figured. I mean, some beautiful sets.
Yeah, and this is based off the Bourgeois Blues model. So basically it's a LOO style guitar, nice and small.
Koa to me is this magical tone wood that just has a little bit of everything. It's got a nice bass, it's got a nice mid, it's got a nice treble. It's just the most balanced of tone woods. And to have that all over, this guitar has a little bit of everything going for it.
But it has like that sound. They literally call this guitar a Bourgeois Blues, and it just has that sound.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. I like this one. The appointments on these are fantastic. You've got Ivoroid binding all around, Ivoroid purfling on the top, beautiful tiger stripe pick guard, Ivoroid bridge pins, binding headstock on the neck and the headstock.
Just classy.
super classy.
Yeah.
And like, you know, we say all the time, Zero Cote, first of all, on the whole set, Zero Cote fingerboard and bridge.
And I mean, some nice choice pieces too. You've got that nice caramel color going on, and they've actually made sure you have some good looking sets on there.
They don't mess around with trash. Like everything they do is like top quality.
And we joke about that. This is what, $2,200, $2,300.
So the Koa ones are $22.99. Okay. I believe that one's $21.99.
So $23.99 for a guitar that, if this was fully made in Lewiston, Maine,
it would be $9,000.
it'd be a $9,000 guitar. But the thing is, it's the quality is there. It's just made overseas, so it brings that price point down. So you want that guitar that has everything, that's all the bells and whistles. It hits a different price point. And
absolutely incredible. Yeah. I'm kind of a snob. I really am. But what Eastman does has always been fantastic. And having somebody like Dana Bourgeois go over there and personally train their team to be like, okay, I see what you're doing here, but let's listen to this and let's change this. Showing them how to voice tops like a high quality boutique builder, it just makes what they do even better. And they're incredible. This is the third one in the set. This is a Grand Auditorium. Again, all Koa, same appointments as the LDB. But you've got your soloist cutaway, which this particular shape of cutaway, by the way, they refer to it as the soloist. That was actually developed by Dana Bourgeois. Just, you can notice it looks a little bit different than like, your conventional cutaway. It's a little rounder, it's a little shorter. That's another Dana design. But on the Grand Auditorium body, a little bit more substantial than an OM, a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper, longer scale length.
You can hear the bass difference for sure right off the bat. It just sustains. It just keeps going.
For Koa too. I'll be honest with you. My personal preference, and this is everybody likes what they like. I usually am wary of Koa topped guitars because sometimes they can be a little dull.
Sometimes Koa takes time to break in. You really have to play it for a while, and then eventually it really starts to warm up. These, because of Dana's voicing, these just right out of the box, they're just immediately just golden.
They just sing.
Yeah.
And like when Koa is really good, it's different and it's really, really good. And I got to tell you, what they do with Koa is fantastic. So we're really, really impressed with this series. A really cool thing that they did to kind of launch the Down East series. So to be clear, these are prototypes. This is the launch series. Going forward, they won't have the same appointments. They are doing, on the standard productions, if you want to get a Down East series that is not these, right now they're going to do a soloist, which is similar to this, an OEM with a cutaway. It's going to be Torrified Sitka and East Indian, kind of very classic. And then they're going to do a hog top, which is all mahogany, 00 size, 14 fret.
That'll be a cool guitar.
Yeah. So really cool stuff going forward. These, though, again, are super limited, and once they're gone, they're gone. So
grab it while you can.
Yep.
Is what we always. The new Bourgeois series, you got to come get them. The Down East series launch edition. Come get them while you can.